or anything, but you guys you don't look too fiery. Like everything here seems to run a bit fiery. You seem more kind of water inclined. She gives you a wink.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, you know what they say about boats. You can set them on fire.
Well, there's plenty of tar to do that too, I suppose.
Hauser looks so fucking serious when he says this. To him, that's
Morgana
normal
just does-
expression.
Morgana just does like a really big sigh. Just no inflection, no change of face, just sighs really, really deeply.
Right. Setting things on fire. Love it.
Can I try and casually do the water cult symbol that I've seen Hauser do and that we've seen before? Like, just do the little triangle thing.
Oh yeah, try.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Noticed. Yeah. She
Okay.
notices you do it, and a smile comes to her face. She gives you a grin. Like, yeah, see, I knew you guys. Yeah, right. Something really weird going. She kind of leaves her kebab at the side of the fire to cook a bit more, and sort of scooches on over to you. Why are you running an intelligence saving throw?
I think at this point I remember that I'm not wearing the armor that has the Umberly crest on it. Oh yeah.
You felt a bit kind of free and lightweight today. You felt like so kind of comfortable walking up this hill, like, I feel great. And it's just dawned on you that you are not wearing your armor.
I am 55 pounds lighter at the moment.
You forgot your backpack this morning.
So this lady who's dressed like a druid sort of wanders over to you and introduces herself. She says, all right, I'm Soruki. I'm actually here scouting out this fire cult thing on behalf of, well, you know who. Not really sure what's going on. Looks like they're trying to recruit from druids. I don't know why you'd want these hippie fuckers in your cult, but that's fire, isn't it, for you? Fire cultists, what the fuck is up with them? They're just all, ooh, we like burning stuff, ooh. They're just throwing temper tantrums and like, oh, they're so just, oh, hate them. And these dumb hippies, oh, they just...
You like
Oh, okay. Sorry, present. I mean, you seem alright. You've got, like, cool, like, shark teeth. How do you get those? And you're like, boo? You're like a cool shark lady.
Saruki, did you say your name? Can I give you a bit of advice as somebody that is also not very good at talking to people to maybe stop?
Morgana just grins really, really widely.
Hauser saunters a little closer. Which you know who?
You know, the crushing wave.
Ah. Of course.
Okay.
Ren
Yeah,
face
came over
palms
here.
and just walks off to one side.
Yeah,
Just a little bit, still in
tell me
earshot.
about Grimjaw told me, he said, hey, you, Saruki, you look like you could pass for a stupid hippie, and you know I'm scared shitless of Grimjaw, so I just took it. And he said, go and put on some robes and wander into that druid camp and see what they're up to. And so I did, and I've been asking around, and looks like they're trying to recruit members, but that's about all I know.
Grimjoy.
Some kind of weird burning man thing up at the top of the hill. Don't know what's up with that.
I definitely want to have a look at that. There's no security or anything around here, is there?
Well, they kind of have been getting in my way whenever I get too close to the top. But sorry, I'm just kind of looking for the correct area for I go. Start. That's area H. That's area H. Well, obviously there are like fire cultists. You gotta watch out because some of them seem to have kind of burned their nerve endings off because, you know, fire cultists are a bunch of tools. They wear like armor and shit, so, you know, watch out for that. Pretty well armored and armed. You know how they like metal and stuff. But they're, you know, not as ferocious as water cultists, obviously.
Obviously, yes.
I've heard some weird, like, growling and backing from up there, so they might have some dogs or something. But yeah, I haven't. I'm just one person on my own, so I haven't tried like sneak in or anything.
Okay.
Speaking of armor, Ren, you happen to have mine still in there?
I very slowly flip open the flap of the bag of holding, keeping eye contact the whole time, shove my hand into its depths Mary Poppins style, pull it out and throw it at his face.
Chink.
And then put the flap down without saying anything.
Do you want to make an improvised attack roll? Because I'll totally let you do it.
Yeah, that seems like an improvised attack roll.
Oh, cool. What should I just roll? A d20 plus strength?
Okay. Yeah, d20 plus strength modifier, please.
Let's see how bad Hauser gets styled upon by his own armor.
If it hits, it will do a d4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
You fail to hit the unarmored, unshielded man.
Or it hits you and you just catch it. I'm very small.
It's heavy and not very aerodynamic, so it just kind of...
Cool.
Okay. I have this brilliant plan, you see, to stop people from noticing the crest of Umberly upon my armor.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
See, the first thing I try is to put the breastplate on backwards. That probably doesn't work.
You know, you look like a turtle.
This is really uncomfortable. So instead, I'm going to go to my backup genius plan, put it on forwards, and instead of putting my shield on my back, it's now hanging over my chest. This is inconspicuous.
Saruki is watching all of this and sort of just staring like, what the fuck? And she's...
I'll just look at her and go, that's quite a common reaction to have when dealing with him. It's fine. Just breathe through it.
You know, why don't you just, like, stick some leaves over it or something? I mean, in a camp full of druids and shit, they'd just be like, oh, cool shield, man.
That's an excellent idea. Hauser, why did that not occur to you?
This seemed perfectly suitable.
Of course.
Let's...
And I resist the urge to fire the thunder cannon at his now unarmored back to make a point.
It's armored. It just doesn't have a shield there.
Gunner's...
Saruki scampers over and grabs her kebab and starts like biting into the juicy meat. Yeah, oh, it's really good.
Careful you
What
don't
type
give
of meat
yourself
is
away.
this anyway?
You know, whatever you find in a supply store where you buy rations from.
Oh, it's alright.
Questionable, but always enough.
Hey, it's meat.
Exactly.
I've been eating nuts and berries and leaves for like a week now.
That's quite a long time to subsist on the diet, must say. Also, Gunner, that survival roll, by the way, was just him trying to help Hoser figure out some way to use the leaves and branches around to hide the symbol.
Okay. You've
This is the best
collected,
I got.
You've collected some largish leaves. You feel like you would have been better collecting the leaves when you were down in the woodland. So what you've collected mostly here is like bracken ferns and large dandelion leaves. It's not like the most kind of druidic and impressive looking shield. Unless you're a druid who really thinks dandelions and bracken are great. But, it's enough to just about cover up the symbol of Umberlee.
Meanwhile, I've come up with my backup plan. The backup plan.
Oh no.
Wrapping yourself
Just-
in silk rope.
Just taking the rope, wrapping it around the torso, sticking leaves in it. No one will ever be the wiser.
Somebody draw this disguise in fan art, please.
We have literally just stuck grass to him, and then he's tied more grass around himself. It's not even
I
like
just
a
love
grass
this mental
skirt.
image of like very confident, hands on hips, like very proud stance. Wrapped up in fucking rope with leaves in it.
Look at this
Well,
man.
I'm gonna look at this and then look at Morgana, and then look at Hauser, and then look at Morgana, and then look at Hauser, and then look at Morgana, and then I just pat her hand and just.
And you're
She-
just doing full trap in the
she
closet
just-
stomping there.
she just kind of makes eye contact and like nothing moves, but like her shoulders move as if she's sighing, and you immediately understand she's just like, yeah, I know.
This is who you've chosen.
We all make choices in this life. Oh dear.
I start to make movements to go back because I want to go up to the Burning Man. So while Hauser's there, like sticking branches and leaves in his weird corset, I'm just kind of like taking some steps every so often, like, yeah, that's definitely,
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done, I'm going to run to catch up because I am not allowing you to get that much more ahead of me. I cannot leave you unprotected.
It's like a weird little ant.
Unprotected.
As you kind of edge away, Saruki is kind of like, oh, see you later, through like mouthfuls of kebab.
Yeah, I wave back.
Careful not to give yourself away with your meat habit there.
She sort of nods and gives you a thumbs up, and kind of scuttles a bit further away from the fire with her back to it to sort of quickly kind of scarf down the meat.
Up. Let's season up. Season up.
Okay, so you're now approaching the two big hairy men, and they are they're sat around the fire, and let's see what they want to do.
I was just going to make a comment about 2 more bears outside. Before I go.
Now these
The
ones
two
are more my
guys
style.
who were kind of just staring at the fire, and you notice that unlike some of the other camps, these ones, it definitely looks like they've been eating meat. You can see a bunch of discarded bones around the fire at this place, like charred looking bones, and the two that were just staring at the fire immediately kind of whip their heads round to look at you. And the nearer one kind of stands up and flexes and goes, "What do you want?"
Just 2 dudes sitting by the bonfire, 15 feet apart, because they're not gay.
Yep. I'm just gonna continue on by them because I don't actually care about them, so I'm just like whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you're just heading up towards the main fort rather than bothering with the other camps.
I am.
All
I
right.
don't know about anyone else because I literally want to try and see what's up there
I'm just
so that we
following
can
you.
have
so-
the information. I've got my little leafy shadow with me.
Okay, at this distance you can see the fort a bit better. So you can see that there is this here. There's this. Why won't it let me? Oh, it's because I've got the wrong thing. So here there is this huge burning. It's made out of looks like wicker and wood and things. It's an enormous wicker giant that's on fire, and it seems to just be constantly burning. It doesn't burn down, it doesn't get destroyed. It's almost like the structure contains the flames rather than being consumed by them. And let's see. That's area 8. Yes. So, beyond the ruins of the walls, ringing the keep's central tower is a courtyard cluttered with tents. A humanoid-shaped wicker giant, 2 stories tall, burns brightly here. 2 figures in robes stand near the wicker giant, their heads lowered in prayer. The tower is under repair with wooden scaffolding, some 30 feet high, stretching across the east and west sides. Lanterns hang from struts and poles attached to the woodworks. 2 guards with crossbows watch the courtyard from the scaffolding to the west. Rubble choked doorway likely once the main entrance on the tower's south side. So let me just find some tokens for some robed figures to go here. In there. And where are my crossbow dudes? So many new.
Every time I hear robed figures, I just get ignore the robed figures in the dog park. Just cycle through my head.
Oh man.
Guards for scaffolding area. Yeah, but what are the guards in the scaffolding area? H4, they are.
Heat flamesman.
Okay, so I can. Yep. Let's grab one of those, stick him up there, and another one. Just assume that these guys have crossbows, okay?
Mhm.
What do you want? Gets ignored. Cries gently under the soothing roaring of a nearby bonfire. Those poor gentlemen, we
Okay.
may have hurt their feelings.
Yeah, the guy as you just start walking past sort of goes, "Huh," and goes back to staring at the fire.
It'll take them a while.
He kind of has this look on his face like, yeah, you keep walking, like as if he feels like he managed to scare you away.
As we walk past said burly gentleman, I will make a faint gesture, possibly similar to people of an uncouth nature, very popular in the gnomish community, that implies people that are very full of themselves. So it involves the shaking of a clenched fist back and forth in a horizontal motion.
Fortunately, as luck would have it, it does not appear that he noticed the gesture, or maybe perhaps doesn't know what it means.
Jade, you have such a perfect way with words. Just, I love that so much.
Oh.
Fuck. Ow.
Sorry.
That's good.
So perfect.
So,
Oh, good morning. Up the path,
So-
huh?
up the path.
Okay.
I have
Um,
so many questions
See
about
these
this
two-
friggin' Wicker Man.
Does it have an
Is
actual...
the
You can see
question-
these two guys who. What?
I was just going to say, is one of the questions, why did it have to be bees? Because if so, I might have to...
No, the
Oh,
questions
no.
are the questions are regarding these two cool spells I have called Gust of Wind and Create or Destroy Water.
Ooh.
Nothing-
Always a good sign when your DM says, oh no, quietly.
Nothing committing sacrilege in the middle of the camp!
It's fine.
The base camp of the
Um,
fire cult. Let's just...
Let's just
Okay,
extinguish that flame.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, you guys approach the courtyard, and one of the guards from up on the scaffolding calls out when he sees you and says, "Oi! Nobody is allowed in the courtyard. Go back to your camp."
Why are we not allowed in?
So, I keep forgetting his name. Sorry.
The boss. It's the guy in charge.
It's Alice. Ritual's not ready yet. Go back to your camp.
When is it ready? I've been here for days.
It'll be ready when Elazar says it's ready.
Sounds like you've got as much information as we have.
Yeah, tell me about it.
How long have you lads been up there for?
Our shift only started an hour ago.
Not too bad then. I've heard tell that he likes to work his minions a little too hard, you know?
Don't know where you've heard that.
Oh, must be some dissatisfied customers.
Roll a persuasion check.
You work that charisma.
Ooh,
No.
boy.
That was not...
He's
Good.
sort of you can't really read his expression from over here. He's just like, just get back to your camp.
All right.
Well,
Hmm.
suppose the front gate's not really the option here. Which it usually isn't, if I'm to be quite fair, but... Right, well, there are a few other places we can look around, I suppose, or we can just try to sneak around.
Yeah.
Well, there'd be no harm in doing a circle of the top of the hill anyway, just to see what it's like, and then we can go talking to some other people.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan.
Sounds reasonable.
Should we go talk to the bears?
Let's just do the circuit of the top first, and then we'll figure out who to talk to first.
Okay. Which way, left or right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Left around the walls.
Yeah, we'll head round clockwise. What's that? Is that Widdershins or the other one? I forget what the old terms are.
Widdershins is anti-clockwise.
Well done everybody else who did remember.
Cool. So we're going this.
Yeah,
Right.
we're going anti-clockwise. Yeah, if we're going to the left, that is
Clockwise,
clockwise.
Oh yeah, it's turnwise and Widdershins, and then hubwards and rimwards.
But yes, so we walk round the outside of the compound, just sort of trying to get an idea of maybe if there are any gaps in the walls or anything like that.
All right. Okay, let me just see. All right, you start wandering around. From here, you don't see any gaps. You can see from where you're standing actually that if you look straight through, you can see that there's a large pit, but the wall, like, I'll just draw around it so you can see where it is. So there's all like a big pit, and it's deep enough that you can't see what's in it. Apart from that, you can see the head of a guard poking out. But the walls around it appear to have all fallen down. So that there's a large gap in the wall there.
Does the wall look like it's sort of been like knocked down purposely, or like it's been some kind of movement under the earth and it's been shook down?
Ooh,
Or does it look like thunder damage, like a thunder wave or a shatter?
That sounds like something a history
wolf
check
might
on
Yeah.
stonework could do for a door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do some stone cutting.
all right, history check.
Woo!
I'm just gonna do this because it's gonna be hilarious to see if I.
Wow!
Oh,
It
Wait.
better not.
Hold on, I get double proficiency on hit. Wait, that's proficiency. Damn. I don't get double my hit bonus, which would be a -2.
Well, W proficiency would be 4, so you got like a 13, I think.
it's hard to say. It looks like they fell down a long time ago. Like they're like overgrown with like scrubby grass and ferns and moss at this point. Moss is all dried out, and gone a bit kind of crusty in the heat up here. But yeah, you have no idea. Whatever made these walls fall down, it happened a long time ago.
Okay.
While we're up here, can I try to see if... Can I listen to see if I can hear any growling? Because that was what someone said.
Yeah. Okay, roll a perception check.
Oh, pit.
Wow.
Oh shit.
So wise.
okay.
She's so wise.
Coming from the pit at the other side of this area, you can hear a deep, unnaturally deep growling. It's like the growl of a dog or a wolf, and yet it has this intensely kind of like this unnatural depth to it, a guttural sound, a rumbling like thunder or like fire that just, as soon as you notice it, before it was kind of on the edge of your feeling, and now you've noticed it, it sets off a feeling of unease in you.